Dude, what's with the camera?
So, I want to give you guys a new experience. I went on YouTube, and I was looking up ways to utilize a GoPro. GoPros have been utilized in extreme sports, so you can watch videos of the first-person narrative of riding down a cliff, of jumping out of a plane, but I didn't find any regarding presentations. So I'm hoping to upload the first-person narrative of a pain presentation. This video will be uploaded on forwardthinkingpt.com as well as nextgenpt.com so that you guys can experience a conference a little bit differently. You'll see it from my eyes versus your eyes. Throughout my discussion today, I want to interact with you guys, okay? I don't like to just stand up here and talk. I like to talk with you. So if you have any questions, please yell them out throughout my talk. If you want clarification, please yell them out. I did, when I put this together, put my Twitter handle as well as the hashtag, but I saw how many tweets were going out and how complicated it would be to try to follow all of those. So please, if you do have a question, if you want clarification, please yell out. So I want to start this discussion about Alice. A couple years ago, I was doing some consulting work for a law firm. This law firm covered auto accidents. They defended individuals who were injured on the job site. In exchange for Steeler tickets and nice dinners, I would take a look at some cases and provide expert testimony at depositions and arbitration hearings. So what happened to Alice? So Alice was a nursing student in downtown Pittsburgh. Downtown Pittsburgh is very challenging to navigate because there's a lot of one-way streets. There's not many crosswalks, things aren't labeled very well, and there's a lot of tunnels. So Alice was crossing the street to get to her next class. Out of a tunnel comes a Port Authority bus, and it turns right on a red light. That Port Authority bus struck Alice, and what you see next is very fascinating. So the law firm asked me to come to this hearing and watch this video and provide some testimony. So what I see on the video, and there's actually two videos. There's one from a camera mounted outside of the university, and there's actually a camera mounted on the front of the bus to be used in these types of hearings. The bus struck Alice. Alice was underneath a tire. Alice crawled out from underneath that tire. She ran to a sidewalk, and she collapsed. Now, one of the questions that I was asked is, she was hit by a bus. She was badly injured. How was she able to get out from underneath a tire and run to the sidewalk? She must be faking it, right? So some things that were brought up during this hearing. There were different individuals who gave some testimony. Her case manager said, I'm not sure I really believe her story. She's been inconsistent with the way that she's told it to me. The lawyer for the Port Authority bus company said, she's not injured. You saw the video. She got out from underneath the bus and she ran. She collapsed when she realized what she could make off of this injury. An IME doctor involved, not the initial doctor, but the IME doctor. If you guys aren't familiar with what they do, it's when somebody's been on workers' compensation for a long period of time, or if they've been getting health care benefits from an auto accident for a long period of time, you'll be sent to this doctor, and they'll kind of examine the entire case and generally rule in favor of the insurance company. So the doctor takes a look at her reports and says, yes, she was injured. Okay, there were some physical damages when she went to the hospital, but those injuries have healed. She no longer hurts. She no longer has any injuries. We don't need to compensate her. Very interesting testimony, and we have to imagine Alice is sitting in the audience like you guys are, listening to all this. And by the way, Alice still hurt.